What's going on YouTube? I'm Alex and today I'm taking a look at another budget TV box. This one is called the Nexbox N9. This one has a Rockchip 3229 inside, 1 gig of RAM and 8 gigs of internal storage. Let's see what comes in the box with this box and let's see how the box performs. The TV box comes in this box right here. On the front we just have a picture of it. On the side we just see the brand and the model number and also OTT TV box. Nothing on this side, on the back, just like on the front. And some more information about the box on the back. Inside the box we get the remote control. It's a very basic remote control like any other TV box, and I do suggest using mouse or a wireless keyboard for a better experience. The power adapter, and this is pretty normal for this type of TV boxes. An HDMI cable and the manual. The manual is black and white. It is in English and it does have quite a few pictures here. If you haven't had a TV box before, this will help you set it up and start using it. The N9 is made out of plastic entirely, and on the front we just have the Nexbox and an N9 model. There is no power on or off button. In the center of the box we have a blue LED light, so when the box is on, the LED will stay blue. If the box is off, the LED will turn off. On the right hand side of the box we have a memory card slot and 3 USB ports. On the back of the box we have the 4th USB port, the SPDIF, the AV, the HDMI port, the Ethernet, and where the power adapter goes. The back is also made out of plastic, and in the corners here we just have rubber so the box doesn't slide. I just plugged in the TV box. Right there you can see the Nexbox N9, so that's the model number of the box. And now we can see the boot up animation. For this review I will be using a wireless keyboard, so I left a video up there on top if you want to check this out. As soon as the TV box comes on, we get this launcher. It's a pretty basic launcher. I mean, most TV boxes come with something similar. I'm gonna start by going to the settings app. The settings app is a bit different than what you're used to. If I go into advanced right here on top, we just have a couple of options. At display again, we have this resolution that we can select, and here I can scroll down to show you whatever resolutions are available. Currently I'm at the maximum resolution for this TV. At the display position I can zoom in or zoom out the screen to make it bigger, smaller, so it can fit the TV better. If we go into network, you can either turn on the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet, depending if you're using a wired connection or the Wi-Fi. If we go into other, we can check for a system update. However, there are no system updates at the moment. And then you can go into more settings, and then you get the regular settings app that you're used to. The settings app, it's normal for any Android 4.4. I'm just gonna scroll down all the way to about device. Here we can see the Android version, which is 4.4.4, and the model number, which is Nexbox N9. About storage here, so the total available space, it's about 5.5 gigs. I do have a whole bunch of stuff installed on the box already. Unfortunately, you cannot install apps on the SD card, so you can use the SD card for storage, but you cannot install apps on the SD card. I'm gonna quickly show you the languages available on this box. There are quite a few. I'm just gonna scroll through them very fast, so quite a few languages. Hopefully you're able to see the one that you're looking for. If I go to the sound settings, we have a couple of options here, and you can select the output for the sound. So depending if you have a Dolby Digital surround sound system, you can use that, or depending what you're using. Back to the launcher here, we have a clean memory tab right here. So if you press on this, it's basically gonna kill all the apps running in the background. The online video and my recommend, basically you're gonna go into here and you can add whatever apps you want there. So these are just shortcut folders. The TV box comes pre-installed with a few apps, so we get the Gmail, we get the app installer right here, the clock, the cloud TV, we get Gmail, the Play Store, Netflix, Skype, and the YouTube app. I'm just gonna show you what the cloud TV is. So this basically has some free shows and stuff like that. So if I press free channel, it's gonna load for a bit, and then we can select some Chinese programs here. So I don't think I'll be watching any of these, but it's there, and it depends what you're interested in. You may find it here. One thing I've noticed, if you turn off the box from this button at the bottom here, so this one right here, if I turn the box off this way, I cannot turn it back on the remote, so I have to unplug it and plug it back in. However, if I do turn off the box with the remote, like now, I can just turn it back on with the remote and it will come back to life. On the Geekbench 3 we get a multi-core score of 1145 and a single core for 348. If I scroll down here, you can see the operating system, the chip used, and so on. With the root checker app, we'll see if the box has root access, and yes, it does have root access. Playing certain games like this one seems to go pretty good, but keep in mind that this box doesn't have Bluetooth. Therefore, it's very difficult to play many of these games with the mouse. Other simple games like Angry Birds work very well on this box as well. This box comes pre-installed with the latest version of Kodi, it's Kodi 16. It does have this skin pre-installed. So I'm gonna go into system here. I'm just gonna scroll through stuff here so you can see how everything looks. And system here. So just a couple of things so you have an idea what's available. It does have quite a few add-ons pre-installed, so I'm just gonna scroll through them so you can see which ones are installed. So going from the top here, there are quite a few. So I'll keep scrolling, and yeah, there are lots and lots of add-ons already pre-installed. I'm just gonna open this one right here so we can see how a movie would go. And I'll choose this one right here. And let's try this one, for example. Just so we have an idea how smooth the video goes when it starts. And the movie already started, and as you can see, it seems to go quite smooth. I have a USB stick plugged in the box. I'm gonna play a couple of movies. This is a 720p video. I'm just gonna use this player just so you have an idea how well the video goes. I'm just gonna skip forward a bit. And it does seem to go quite good. The next one I'm gonna try, it's 1080p one, so it's this one right here. Again, I'm just gonna play a couple of seconds so you can see how well it goes. And this one seems to go very smooth as well. And lastly, this one right here, it's a 4K video. I filmed this with a Note 5. It's a 15-second video, but I just want to see how well it goes. And it seems to go fine as well. So pretty much all the formats are gonna be able to be played on this TV box. Other online streaming apps like Showbox, for example, I'm just gonna open it and let's play a random movie. Let's play this one, for example. I'll choose the maximum resolution available, which is 720p. It's gonna take a second or so till it starts, depending on your connection speed. And I'm just playing a couple of seconds of this movie so you can have an idea if it goes smooth or not. So now it's streaming online at 720p, and it does seem to go very well even with my slow internet connection. Currently I have the Wi-Fi connected. I'm just gonna do a speed test. My internet connection is not the fastest, so I wouldn't expect more than 30 because that's the maximum speed on my connection. And about 27 seems pretty normal, and most TV boxes get this speed. And these are the test results, and it pretty much maxed out my internet connection, and this is pretty normal for all the TV boxes that I have ever tested. I have Chrome opened at the moment. I'm just gonna open a website just to scroll up and down, and I'll open a random article as soon as the page loads. So I'm just gonna open this one, for example. And I'll give it a second or so till it loads. So I'm scrolling up and down onto the website, so it does go very good. I have YouTube opened at the moment. I'm gonna open one of my own videos. I'll maximize it on the screen, and I just want to check out the maximum resolution. I'm just gonna skip this ad quickly. So the quality here, the maximum resolution, it's 720p. Unfortunately, most of these TV boxes don't let you watch anything at 1080p, but this is an issue with the YouTube app, not necessarily the TV boxes. So even at 720, the video seems to go quite smooth on YouTube. In conclusion, this box is trying to be a bit different than other TV boxes that have similar specs like the MX4, MXQ. They all have the same processors, RAM, and so on. So this one is trying to be different by having a different settings app, which makes it a bit simpler for the average user. But all these boxes seem to do the exact same thing, play movies and stream online content and play some games. And they all seem to do the exact same thing pretty good. I left a link in the video's description if you want to check this box out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.